Man, during that time, let's talk about your bass, man.
I
Did you
love it.
get you got a signature bass
That's right.
from ESP?
That's right.
Dude, yeah.
Of all of those stories, that's my favorite one. Yeah, I got a couple of them back
Uh,
here.
do,
It's all I play these days, pretty
do,
much.
do you mind grabbing one of yours? Do you mind? Dude, can you explain that? Like
Of course.
that whole thing. How did this all come about, man?
Well, it's all just, dude. It's a story all the way from the beginning. When I joined the Absence, those guys were playing ESPs, and I was like, I love the guitars. I wanted to be on the team. So the guitar player got me the contact, and I signed my first deal with ESP back in 2000 and I think it was the end of 2007 or 8. I think it was 8 by the time we finally penned the deal. They had sent me some bases for that Metal Blade tour,
Hmm.
and then I finally penned the deal in the beginning of 2008. And my rep at the time was a gentleman by the name of Alan Steelgrave, and he was the A&R guy forever. Rest in
Mm,
peace, Alan. He got me
mm,
my first deal ever.
yeah.
My day-to-day guy was Mark Mall, and that's who I talked to anytime I needed anything. And I don't know how many ESPs I have. I'm a very loyal endorsee.
There you
So
go.
when a company has faith in me, I'm never gonna go anywhere. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been with ESP since then, and it's been, well, let's see, 2008. It's been 18 years now, and
Mm,
I have so many amazing basses from them. All the ones on the wall that you see there are
mm.
all ESPs that I played. That was the one I used to play in Havok all the time. It's
Okay.
like a Fender P bass kind of style with a
Yeah.
maple neck. I called it Old Yeller because it's yeller, it's yellow, and it's a yeller. It's a loud one. And so yeah, I have all of them. All of them. Actually, it's kind of like the rings of a tree if you look at
Yeah.
this. So it's like it started with Havoc, and
Right.
my absence spaces are so old that they're still back in Tampa. I've got
Okay.
at least twice this many back at my dad's place in Tampa
Are
still.
you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. About 18 years I've been here. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Yeah.
So it's like there's the Havoc era, and then like the F series, the red one. You can't see
Right.
because it's blurry, but
Yeah.
started playing the F series back when I joined Soulfly.
Right.
And then they created this series called the B series, and that's all of these lovely like wood colored ones back here. And that's when I really fell in love with the basses because like I was always kind of trying to find my identity by trying out different, ones. I had like I always loved, guys like Tim Comerford from Rage and of
Mm.
course Flea. They were all playing P basses.
Yeah.
So I saw like a PJ like hybrid bass, and that's what I started with Havoc. But that didn't really work for Soulfly. So I
Mm.
needed something different, and then that's when I started playing the F series, which is kind of like what Tom Araya played and Slayer,
Yeah.
and it was like a four string. And then I was like, well, Soulfly was playing like in B and A standard, like way
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
Usually you would use a five string for that. So I tried with five strings, and I was like, I don't really like it. Like it's
Right.
not really me. And I was trying to find my identity with a bass. So they finally came out with these B series back in 2017, and my longtime rep, one of my good buddies, Tony Rouser, he was like, "Yo, dude, we got these new basses, the B series. Check them out. I think they might be like what you're looking for." And he was right, dude. So I started playing these. All these are the ones that I used to play with Soulfly and the Cavalera project. All of those four that are right there have
Yeah.
toured the whole world with me, and I did the Ritual album and the Totem album with those basses by Soulfly. I did a bunch of session work, which I'll talk about in a little bit.
Mm. Yeah.
Those, and so basically, I think around it must have been like the 15, 14 year anniversary of me playing the basses. Soulfly was super busy. Cavalera was obviously doing what we were doing, and I was like, "Hey man, do you think I could like? I've been with the team for a while. I love this bass, but there's a few things that I would change. You think I could get like a custom made?" And Tony was like, "Yeah." So I got approved for a custom, and I basically took everything that was with the B bass and I stripped it down to work like exactly what I needed and no extra, nothing extra, exactly what I needed, so I could just turn it on and go, and specs that I wanted to make like a road-worthy tank of a bass that I could just punish with all of these crazy tours that I was doing. And that's what I got my custom, which is also right back there, my first ESP custom that I made, that got made in Japan. And the guys at ESP, they dug the design so much that Tony hit me up one day and he was like, yo, so the guys really dig the bass, and we're going to make it your signature. So I got my signature bass, and so we started working on the production model. So I have a prototype back there. I think this actually might be the prototype.
Really?
Yeah. And
dude,
what I love...
That wood finish.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude.
It's like a fine piece of art, you know?
Yeah.
It's called sandblasted. There's a sandblasted finish. So they take the bass and they hit it with a gun full of sand, and it basically it's like erosion, you know? Yeah. It's like 1,000 years worth of erosion by wind and sand, but like with a gun. So it's really amazing. You get to see all of the pores of the wood.
All right.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I love about it.
Here, let me see if I can get a nice. There we go.
There you go.
What's incredible about that is that obviously every piece of wood is completely different. So it's like if I have 1,000 of these, not one of them is the same as the other. It's a fingerprint. It's like everybody, it's got its own fingerprint. So the wood grain spacing is a little bit different than everything. And, sometimes it gets nice and coupled together, so it looks nice and thick, or sometimes you'll get like a big flat part. No two basses are the same. And I think that's so cool because every player is the same way too. Unique.
Yeah.
So I got rid of a bunch of the extra knobs that I didn't need, and it's just basically, I didn't need a pickup selector. I just need a volume and a 3-band EQ to do like slight adjustments on the fly. And so, yeah, we basically did that with the production model, and the guys at ESP were like, we have an idea. Since basically I play like 5 strings range in my basses. Yeah. They were like, we should extend the scale length 1 inch so that you have a lower scale length like a 5-string bass, but it's a 4-string. And they had never done that before. So it's a 36-inch scale length on a 4-string bass. I think it's the first of its kind, at least through ESP.
Right.
So for the modern bass player playing in all of these really low tunings, like B standard, which would be like a 7-string guitar, is BEAD low. You could do that, but even lower, and it can handle it because it's basically like a baritone bass. You have a baritone guitar for lower tunings.
Yes,
it's like a baritone bass. So if you're playing in like F sharp or something like that, it'll handle it super well. It's got a string through bridge that you can, if you got a really long, see what I'm saying? It goes, the strings will come directly through there, come out through the bridge. It helps with tuning and intonation and just sustain and everything. So
I was about to ask you, that's a bolt-on, right?
Yeah, it's a 6-bolt pattern.
Oh,
on the back
really?
Right here. Yeah, 6. So it's really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love this thing. And it's just such a dream come true to be able to design a bass that's like exactly meant for your needs.
Right.
And I played, I've been playing with these things. I took the ESP out. I played that with Cavalera because it's tuned to E standard. Mm-hmm. And it's got a brass nut, so I can't really change the tuning of that because brass is like once you file it down to the spot it needs to be, it's always going to be there. So I used that one for Cavalera, and then I've used these for Soulfly ever since. I think the bass was released in 2022, or 2023. I should know that, but
that's all right.
I'm having a brain fart right now.
It's all right.
So yeah, anytime I've been playing live or any recordings since then, I've been playing with my own signature ESP bass.
Dude, a question for you though. Do you get your choice of pickups on that, or?
Dude, I got my choice of everything. I got to choose the wood that they made the neck out of. I got to choose the wood of the fretboard. It's It's called Palfaro. No, I'm sorry, that was the fretboard for the other one. This is a 𝐭𝐤𝐤 and Purple Heart.
Oh,
5.
Purple Heart.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So there's 2
Wow.
little inserts of Purple Heart,
Okay.
and the rest are 𝐭𝐤𝐤. You know, and it's got the dual truss rod inside so that you can adjust the neck bow or both directions. I got Nordstrand big split pickups, which I loved. That was the big sell for me when I went to the B series.
Right.
Was that they had these Nordstrand big split pickups, and they're so good, and they're so like they're very formable. Like I can roll off a few different things, and it can sound like nice and clean. But
Right.
if I blast my volume and put some distortion in front of it, it's like the meanest bass tone ever. It's super versatile. Those pickups are
Dude.
super versatile. This bass is like, it's an incredible studio bass because you can make it sound like whatever you want. It can handle any tuning that you put on it. It stays in tune all the time. It's a bass player's bass. It's a working man's bass. And it just looks amazing. Look at it, doesn't it?
It does.
Look at that thing. Look at that. Get you some of that. Get in there.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Is that active or passive?
It's active, yeah.
Active? Okay. Dude. Man, I like to hear your tone just by yourself.
I could plug in. It would take me a minute, but it's heavy.
Right.
It sounds good unplugged, which is
Yeah,
like
it does.
It's not bad. It needs new
Man.
strings. I'm gonna restring my bass before I stream later tonight.
All right. That's cool, man.
But yeah,
Dude.
it's incredible, man. I've got a few of them now. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them behind me, just different tunings, and I play with them now in Soulfly too. I mean, I started with them Soulfly, but I play with them in CKY, and it was like a seamless transition, you know.
Dude, man.
Still handles like rock and roll, you know.
Right. Dude, sick bass, man.
Yeah, I think you'd dig it. Next time we have some time together,
Yeah.
if you're in town,
Yeah.
we'll do something. We'll do something
Okay.
cool.
Dude, I just want to hear your tones, man. You know, like,
Sonic Temple, let's hang.
oh yeah.
I'll see you at
yeah.
Sonic Temple.
Okay,
I'll have my
okay.
rig backstage, and we can
Okay.
do like I'll let you let
Yeah.
you touch it.
Right.
You can play it. I'll let you do it. All right.
Sick,
You'll
dude.
dig it, man. It's a
Oh,
killer.
man.
It's a killer machine.
Yeah, it is, man. That's beautiful, man. I love that wood finish on there like that, and
Yeah.
seeing those grains on there like that, and not every bass looks like that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
They're all different. Like I think I have 4 of them behind me.
really
And like there's parts of them like right here, like, oh, I love that little part. Like when I ever go to ESP's warehouse and I see like a bunch of them,
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, I love that little piece right there. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that one's sick. And it's like I'm seeing my own bass, but it's like with this finish, every single one of them looks different. It's so crazy, dude. I don't think that like, I think it's a very unique instrument in that respect, especially on ESP's like roster.
yeah.
They don't have many like that, and with the whole body sandblasted, so I think it stands alone, and it looks killer, and it sounds even more killer.
Dude. Yeah, I can't wait until that show. So
Yeah, we'll have a session. You can play my bass, but I'm gonna play your kit.
oh man,
We should do a switch.
I can't play at all, dude.
Come on.
I want to. My brother tried teaching me. He's also a bass player.
Oh,
And that's the reason why I'm all about, like what you had and whatnot and on that, man. Yeah. So yeah.
awesome. I'm looking forward to that, man. It's gonna be really cool to see you there.
Oh man, yes, it will. It will be cool. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And of course, my trusty ENKI cases that carry my basses and all my gear all over the world.
Can we talk about those cases?
Of course we can. It's all I do all day, every day.
Please, let's talk about them.
Why not?
Yeah, let's
I'm on the clock every day.
Right?
What do you want to know?
I want to know about these sick cases because I've been trying to get our band with these cases and it looks durable, and that's
Yeah.
and I keep on seeing all these videos for them too, and I think they look sick, man.
They're
For real.
incredible, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's something that the industry really needed, you know, and I've been doing this for long enough to have existed in a world without Enkis. And back in the day, we used to just have to have our guitar cases, you know, one in each hand.
Yeah.
And then that's two checked bags, and then they get tossed around. And like, you're lucky if your guitar has, you know, without any breaks or anything, especially down in like territories like South America or Australia. And when you're flying every day, it's just such a terrifying thing to have your beautiful instruments that you really can't you go without. You can't play without them. So I lived in that world, and I remember we used to a lot of people used to duct tape their cases together, so it's like one, and then the airlines were like, no, that's not good. You can't do that. And then, so in the Havok days, what we used to like take the cases and 69 them so that you could have one like this and you could open it that way, or you could flip it and then you open it that way. And we drilled holes. Me and Dave Sanchez from Havok drilled holes into our cases, into the bottoms of our cases, so that we could attach bolts and like nuts and bolts. So it was six of them, 2 at the head, 2 in the center, and 2 at the bottom. And they were bolted together.
Oh, wow.
You know? And then the airlines were really like, no, that's 2 cases. And we'd open it up and like, it is one unit.
Right.
You know, and so we still would have to carry it like that, but at least it would cut down on your flight checked bags.
Oh my gosh.
Which was crucial, you know, save hundreds of dollars per flight when you're flying every single day.
Yeah.
So in 2017, actually, my buddy, again, shout out to my dude Tony Rouser at ESP. They had partnered with this company called ENKI, and I was chewing through these cases from ESP left and right because Havok was touring all these insane places like Asia and Australia and all South America where you fly every day, and they were just getting annihilated. And I was asking for like 3 or 4 bass cases, you know, every tour, every couple months. And he was like, we can't keep doing this. I've got something for you. You got to check out this ENKI case. And I was like, okay, perfect. You know, they were just getting started. I'd just seen a little whispers of them. And I was like, that looks kind of cool. Maybe we should get them. Tony sent me the one, and lo and behold, it ended up being the prototype of the bass case. It was one of the first ones they made. And I still have it. I took that sucker all around the world, dude, with Soulfly. It still works. And so I fell in love with the product because it was something that this industry really needed. And they kept, you know, going on and going on. So I think in 2021, I was on tour with Soulfly, and we were playing in Montana. And Dave 𝐭𝐿, the owner, CEO of ENKI, he was like, hey, I see that you guys are playing here with Soulfly. I love Soulfly. I'd love to come check out the show. And he was like, do you need anything? And I was like, well, you know, this thing's kind of wonky. It could probably use some new foam for like the headstocks and stuff because it's got foam inside that keeps everything nice and safe. He was like, I'll bring you all new stuff. What size shirt do you wear? You know, I heard Dino 𝐭𝐻𝐳 was playing guitar with us at that time on that tour. And he was like, does Dino need anything? Do you guys want anything? Does Max need anything? And I was like, dude, come on here and I'll set up a meeting. I know Dino would love that. You know, and so Dave showed up with his assistant, and they took us out to lunch, and we kind of talked shop, and Dino got introduced to the product, and he was like, yeah, cool. But what was really important about that meeting is that I kept in touch with Dave afterwards. And I was giving him a lot of tips, and like, he was like, you guys are touring super hard. And I was like, here's 5 things that I would work on with these cases. They're so killer, but these little 5 things would make them like, you were going to change the industry with this. So we kept in touch. And then it was about 2003. I was like, I finally asked him, like, who is working at ENKI? And it was just him, dude. He had raised it to this like worldwide industry standard of flight cases for guitars by himself.
Wow.
Until 2023. And I was like, dude, this is too good of a thing to like, if you don't mind me saying, you need a better social media presence, and, you know, you probably need somebody in artist relations. That's something that I would love to do.
Right.
He was like, okay, you know, yeah, you're right. It's just the timing, you know, we're working on some new stuff. So basically, I kind of came up with an idea where I was like, you've got some of the best people, the best musicians on the planet using your products, and you're at NAMM every year. Like, why don't we do an artist event signing to raise awareness and like showcase your roster because it's awesome. And he was like, well, I never did anything like that. And at this point, I had done several myself at NAMM, like signings or meet and greets and performances and whatnot with between PV and ESP and SIT Strings, my company that I have strings with.
Oh,
And I was like, I could do this. And so I took on the task of procuring a list of artists that all were using ENKI products. And I was like, hey, you know, would you be willing to do a signing at this day at NAMM? Are you going to be at NAMM? Do you want to join us for this signing? So I built three signing events. It was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday each day. And we had a bunch of our favorite artists come, like Gary Holt from Slayer and Exodus, the guys from Fit for an Autopsy, the boys,
yeah.
you know, a bunch of big homies, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and they were all like, yeah, of course, because I had made all these friends, all these connections, and they were like, yeah, I'll see you there. And it went off. Like the signing sessions went off, dude. And Dave was over the moon, like, this is incredible. So after NAMM, he was like, I think we're ready to get you into artist relations. So I became the global director of ENKI Artist Relations in the January or February of 2023 or 4. What year is it? 6 now? It was 4.
Yeah.
2024 I joined. And so
congratulations, dude.
yeah, thanks, man. And every
Where's
year
that clap
since then,
machine?
I got you.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna love that.
See?
I knew it. So yeah, it's I've been with the company now for I guess 3 years, you know, and I do social media, or I do artist relations and like marketing and stuff, product development and artist events coordination. My wife actually does social media, content creation. She's the director of all the social media. She's who runs our campaigns. All those videos that you mentioned that
Yeah.
you've seen, it's a tag team effort between her and I. Me signing new artists and getting them contracted as exclusive artists for ENKI, procuring content from them, and then they send it over to her, and she, you know, formulates the schedule. And our calendar is always stacked with, you know, some of the best artists that are out there doing it, showing their love for our product. So it's been really killer. The company's grown quite a bit.
Dude, that's sick, dude. No, that's it. You'll be hearing from us really soon.
And we're gonna start working on drum cases soon.
What?
So I got you, bro. Not yet, but when it happens, I'll be
Please.
calling you.
Please.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what everybody says. You know, we need drum cases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the other thing.
I got you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll talk later.
Yeah. It's a secret.
Hey, did you know that we have a website, Talk Music Podcast with Will Dorsey Jr.? We got all kinds of stuff on there, man. Check it out. Got some cool swag on there, like a sweatshirt or a hoodie or a coffee mug. Man, if you can just go on there and just check it out and see what you think, man, it would help me out, you know. But yeah, check out the gear. Hope you like it and support Talk Music Podcast with Will Dorsey Jr. Thanks. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Will Dorsey Jr. of Talk Music Podcast. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. That little red button on there, just hit it. That will help me out tremendously. If you can also, you know, subscribe to our YouTube channel, that will also help me. And if you wanted to download our podcast on Apple or Google or Amazon or even Spotify, you can check us out on there. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
Today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, eRecord Studio, the new way musicians rehearse, record, and share their eRecord sessions on social media. Visit ERS on eRecordStudio.com. Download this amazing app on Google and Apple Apps stores.
Visit us on www.talkmusicpodcast.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Download our podcast on Apple, Google, Amazon, and Spotify.